welcome back to my channel. I know it's been like a little over a year since I came on here and tried to, introduce you guys to my business and who I am as a person and everything. First, I want to say I am so grateful for the support that you guys still shown me throughout these years and many more years to come, and I'm just very, very grateful. So I kind of came on here today to kind of share my story on where I'm at now and how much, my growth and, a little bit in between about everything. So it might get emotional, so bear with me. But so last year, I feel like it went by so quick too. Wow, it went by quick, but really it was last year, around like May. I was still doing my art and I was still working as a Medicare salesperson, like a full-time job during the day. Obviously, like, I was miserable. I was like, I can't keep doing this. Like, like anyone that's worked with Medicare or anything related to like over the phone sales, that shit is like, hell. Cause like, answering calls and just like it's the same script all the time. But not to get into it, I loved it at the time. It was, I was doing what I had to do. But I came to a realization that I was like, I can't keep doing this. Like, I need some change in my life. I'm meant for more type of thing, So I tapped in with God, obviously, and my spiritual side. And I was like, God, like, I need some type of change in my life. I know I'm meant for more. I want my art career to expand beyond levels. Like, I want people to see my stuff and like, like I'm meant for more. You just know within yourself. So it was like around May, and I had 2 planned trips, one for Puerto Rico and one for New York. So literally like a couple days before going to my trip to Puerto Rico, I got fired. And I was like, but a part of me was like, you know what? I'm relieved. Thank God. I was about to quit it anyway. So then, and another part of me was like, dang, like, I really lost my job. Like, I'm not going to have that extra income coming in. So I was like really debating. I was like, should I go on these trips? Really? Like, I literally just lost my job. Like, I don't know what to do, whatever. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, I'm going to go anyway. Went to Puerto Rico. I spent time with my family. They were giving me advice and everything. And, they were like, oh my God, like, I'm so sorry you lost your job. We're getting through it. But I'm like, I'm meant for more. I just feel like it was meant for a reason. So then a couple days later, I went on my trip to New York to go to my best friend's house, Aaliyah. She lives over here. And I was talking to her. I was like, Aaliyah, like, I just feel like I'm meant to be here in New York. And like, if you know me personally, like, I've been wanting to live in New York for such a long time, since like probably like high school and everything, but it just never felt like the right time, It never was like the right time for me to like really like go, I was always scared because like you're in your comfort zone at home, you have your family, your friends there, and like you already have your community there. So it's like leaving from that is such a hard adjustment. You know what I mean? So I was never brave enough to take that leap of faith. But then like talking to Aaliyah and like, she convinced me. And then I had another couple of friends that I convinced me as well. And they're like, Carla, like, just take the plunge. And I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. So I prayed about it. I was like, God, do you think this is right? Like, tell me right now if I should do this. Tell me right now, And for some reason, I felt like a sense of peace whenever I asked him. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it. Fuck it. I mean, what do I have to lose? I already lost my job. So anyway, I decided that my 4-day trip to New York ended up being a whole month. And I was like, damn, I'm really doing this. Like, I'm really about to move. And literally my friends from Tampa, my mom, my friends from Tampa, my other best friend Megan, like, she could not believe it. Like, she's like, are you, like, at first they were like, I don't know, she's probably playing around, she's not gonna move, she's just talking. But no, I was like dead serious. I was so serious. And I ended up staying there for like about a month and a half, and I'm here in New York, and I ended up, for real moving, and nobody could believe it, but I'm like, no, like, this is what I'm destined to do. And I even had an event over the summer here. I was selling in the park, in Washington Square Park. I was selling, I did an event with this group of people, and it ended up being a hit. Like, I made so many like connections there. I made so many friends. I met so many people there, and it was amazing. And it was just my sign that I was meant to be here. And I was like, wow, like, this is my opportunity. So thankfully, like, Ali had some space in her room, in her house for me. And I was like, okay, whatever, I'm just gonna stay here in the meantime, like, till like I get adjusted. So I ended up just saying, I ended up going back to Florida, picking up my stuff. Obviously that was hard, but like, I knew what I was doing was for my higher self and my higher purpose, in life. So I went to pick up my stuff, and I did a little road trip with my best friend Leah, and we rode through like Georgia, North Carolina. That was really fun. I went to see my family in North Carolina. That was so much fun. And then I came to New York, and then I made it back here, and immediately as soon as I got here, I knew it was right. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like, at first it was really, really such a hard adjustment, because those who have, I don't know who has been here to New York, but like, the lifestyle here is so fast compared to Florida, because Florida's so stagnant, and like, it's like very chill, like, go at your own pace, like, no rush. But here, like, I feel like no matter where you live, like, I mean, I was in Queens at the time when I was living with Aaliyah. Like, it's a little bit slower, more residential, but like, still like fast in a way. You know what I mean? It's still New York. It's still fast. So it was such a hard adjustment on me, and like, that takes a toll on your body too, like, because change is uncomfortable. But I didn't let that stop me. I just kept praying. And Aaliyah was there for me a lot. My other friends were there for me a lot, like, just telling me, like, you got this, push yourself, and it was just hard, like, you know what I mean? Like, I came literally from my comfort zone to a whole new area where I don't have any family, and like, I'm by myself. The only person I really know is like my friend Aaliyah and her family. So it's like, I never, like, you know what I mean? This is all new to me. Like, I'm completely by myself pretty much. And it was just really hard. I cried. I was depressed for a little bit. But, something kept telling me, like, trust me, this is going to be worth it. I'm telling you, it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. And I was like, okay, I'm going to listen to a little voice in my head that's going to keep telling me to keep going. And I was like, okay, I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep pushing. I kept praying every day, meditating. I did things that, like, helped my inner self. Like, I started doing hot yoga. Well, I always done hot yoga, but I started doing hot yoga. Started going crazy in the gym. Started, like, just trying to, like, meet people and meet friends and everything, and just, like, try to get another job in the meantime and everything, just to fill up my time, try to figure out how I'm gonna do all of this. So I ended up getting like a serving job, and that one, that's going good too. And so I ended up getting a serving job, and that took up some of my time too while I figure out myself out. And another thing I told God, I was like, God, I'm also gonna ask you, I want to get my own place. So I put it in His hands. I saved up for it, and I ended up getting my first place around December. And I was like, wow, like, this is great. Like, I got my own first place and everything, obviously, like, combined with my serving and art money too. And it was just like blessings upon blessings. And what's it called, also, like, as soon as I got back from Florida to New York, I started, like, researching art programs, like, just like, because I'm trying to be on my grind now. Like, I'm here, like, I gotta make moves. And I ended up signing up for this art program with this gallery, the Carrie Abel Gallery. It was like a 3-month program, and at the end of the program they do a big exhibition with all the other artists that are in the program. So I ended up doing that, and that went, oh my gosh, I felt like I learned a whole new level of myself and my creative self as well. It was such a big jump, and like it made me realize so many things about my creative process and other things about like my style, my creative style. And I met so many new many new people, and the gallery owner, Carrie, she is amazing. I don't know if you guys like have seen her or anything, but her name is Carrie Abel. Like, she is pretty amazing. She's great. She taught me a lot of things, and you know, I like that we're still gonna be able to grow even after the program. She's still willing to help us out, which I love that. And you know, I had my first exhibition in December, and it was a hit. You know, I met so many great people. People were helping me, and you know, they were like, you know, we see a lot of potential in you, and this is what you're destined to do. And I say this because tears are coming. I say this because like you should really listen to yourself when it comes to your passion and what you really want to do. Because I feel like if I didn't listen to myself, I wouldn't be where I'm at today, you know, like, and all the tears and the anger and the sadness, you can get rid of all that if you just stay positive and you pray and you believe in yourself and trust in yourself that you can really do this, because you can, and you're meant for a higher purpose. Everyone is. We're all meant for a higher purpose. And if you don't listen to yourself, like, it's not, you're not gonna fulfill that in a sense, you know what I mean? So I just hope this inspires everyone to really trust in themselves. And trust me, like, you find someone that is gonna help you and you explain to them your vision, they're gonna help you move forward, especially someone you trust and you love, like your family. Like, if you have family, their family's gonna help you. If you have friends, your friends are gonna help you, because they're gonna see that vision that you're so passionate about. They're gonna see that within you. You explain to them like, hey, like, this is what I'm meant to do. This is what I'm meant to do, and they're gonna help you. Trust me. And you're not alone, because God is gonna come through for you as well. So don't forget that. Trust me, like, you're not alone. Trust me, it's scary. It's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of doubts and everything, but trust me, you stay true to yourself and you have faith and you keep going, because you're meant for a higher purpose. Trust me, you know, like, just follow your heart and it all come together, you know. And it, like I said, it's not gonna be easy. Like, it's really not. Like, you know, you're gonna face a lot of difficulty, but with the right help, and you know, again, with family, friends, with God, like, you're gonna make it happen, because you have, you know, you have your vision, and you know where you want to be, you know, like, just like I knew that for myself. And you know, right now, like, my goal is by summer just be living off of art full time. You know, if the deadline extends, that's fine, you know. Like, so right now I'm like doing my survey job and I'm selling art, and I'm trying to, like, you know, just do other things and everything, and I'm working on that while I build my community here in New York, get to know more people, and just build off from that. So that's just my goal, and it's a lot more videos coming soon. It's just videos, like, you know, they're hard to, like, come up with ideas, and, like, you know, TikToks and, like, Instagram reels and everything. So yeah, so more things coming soon, more art. It's gonna be a great year for everyone, God willing. And I just hope this inspires you to really follow your dreams, as, like, cliche that sounds, but really follow your dreams, chase them. Nobody's stopping you but you. So just keep that in mind. And I love you guys, and I love the support, and see you soon.